Hello and welcome to Norwegian Cruise Line's presentation on Alaska. My name is Lisa Presley and it's my pleasure to share with you my all-time favorite destination. I've been there 10 times and I get very excited when we talk about Alaska. I'm going to share with you why cruise on Norwegian Cruise Line to Alaska. I'm going to share with you some of the ports and experiences. We're going to talk about the youngest fleet and of course adding a land program onto your cruise, and some free amenities and much more. The best way to experience Alaska is with Norwegian Cruise Line. We offer something for everyone. Let's take a look.
I've never seen a sky so blue, and I've never felt a breeze so cool. Oh, it really is a good life, good life. And all I wanna do is have a good time. Yeah, I'm feeling free. I finally found what I've been looking for. I'm feeling free, something I've never felt before. Oh, so free, it just keeps getting better. I'm feeling free, wish I could feel like this forever. I'm feeling free. If you're feeling free, I got my hands up, I'm feeling free. F-R-E-E, I'm feeling free. Hands up, I'm feeling free. I'm feeling free.
Feel free to let the outside in. You can experience the ocean from a variety of locations throughout the ship. The waterfront offers a quarter-mile of outdoor oceanfront promenade, lined with a variety of bars, lounges, and restaurants where you can savor picture-perfect views while dining or sipping on cocktails. You can also soak up those beautiful Alaskan views from the inside of the 180-degree observation lounge pictured here. You can step outside and enjoy the adults-only Vibe Beach Club or Spice H2O. And the spa houses the thermal suite with amazing floor-to-ceiling ocean views, and the jogging track offers a 360-degree ocean view experience. Port-rich itineraries ranging from 5 to 16 days are offered also by Norwegian Cruise Line, and there is something for everybody. Guaranteed glacier experiences, including Glacier Bay, cruises through the Inside Passage sailing out of Seattle, including a 7 to 11-day itineraries, and we're the only cruise line offering 5 round-trip itineraries from Seattle and one-way cruises between Seward and Vancouver. One of the most impressive vacation experiences is to get up and close with a glacier. You can immerse yourself into the activities. Think about kayaking or canoeing and get up with that glacier and feel the cold breeze coming off of it. With 5 ships sailing to Alaska, we have the youngest fleet in Alaska, and we do offer something for everyone. Let's now talk about the ports of call. Our first cities to look at are the ports of embarkation. This is where you can sail out of. You can sail out of, the first one is Vancouver, which is mild, has a mild climate. It's rich in nature. It's got a vivid art scene. And of course, Vancouver is known in the world as one of the best places to live. Second choice you can sail out of is Seattle, which is famous for the landmarks such as Pike Place Market, the Space Needle, and the iconic downtown waterfront. You can also sail out of LA, which is home, of course, of Hollywood. So you do have 3 different choices of where you would like to sail out of on your Alaska vacation. Now let's talk about the ports of call. The first port of call I'm going to share with you is Sitka. This is rumored to be over 10,000 years old. Sitka is the first and the oldest city in Alaska. It offers stunning national parks, an eclectic history, and plenty of activities to experience the stunning landscape and the terrain. It boasts rich wildlife, your sightings of whales, brown bears, deer, sea otters, and various birds. And it is fantastic for fishing. Flight scene, outdoor adventure tours are just minutes away. And shopping. Everybody likes to go shopping when you're on vacation, or maybe that's just me. But you can go shopping, and there's also microbrewery tours available in Sitka. Juneau is our next port of call. This is Alaska's capital, the downtown area. You can immerse yourself in the local culture, which includes art and, of course, food. The different flavors of Alaska are all available. The port links you to many of the glacier and whale watching experiences like Mendenhall Glacier. You can ride over to Tracy Arm Fjord and Glacier Bay National Park. And of course, Juneau is home of the iconic Red Dog Saloon, which I think has the best cheeseburger in all of Alaska. Skagway. Skagway happens to be one of my all-time favorite ports, and it's a family favorite also. You can walk along the main street of Skagway and really feel like you're in an old Western frontier town during the gold rush days. Some of the activities in Skagway include panning for gold, and if you're lucky, you'll get some gold flakes that you can have made into a necklace or a bracelet and wear that proudly. We also offer the White Pass Railway, which travels through the gorges, the waterfalls, the tunnels, and the White Pass Summit. Icy Strait Point. This is another fabulous port of call. Icy Strait happens to be where I learned how to fly fish. When I go to Alaska, I like to fish. That's one of the activities that I really enjoy. But up in Icy Strait too, this is one of the few places in the world where the wildlife outnumbers the human population. And this is where you can really get the true, authentic Alaska experience. Also, if you're adventuresome, there's a mile-long zip rider, which is the world's largest zip line. Then the next port of call is Ketchikan. Now, this happens to be one of the larger cities in Alaska, and it's the salmon capital of the world. Ketchikan stands for Spread Wings of the Eagle. You'll have the opportunity to see eagles up in the tops of the trees. It is really just a beautiful city to go to. And Ketchikan also offers whale watching, glacier walks, or you can learn about the culture and the local history. And it is the home of the largest collection of Native American totem poles. When you go to Alaska, you always want to have a glacier experience. No Alaska voyage would be complete without it. All Norwegian Cruise Line itineraries include opportunities to witness the area's impressive glaciers, from Hubbard Glacier to Endicott Arm and Dawes Glacier, or Glacier Bay National Park. One recommendation that I have, if you have the opportunity, you want to take a helicopter ride, go up on top of the Mendenhall Glacier and walk. It is an amazing experience to walk on a glacier. Now, some of the different sailings that we offer in Alaska, because we do have 5 ships in Alaska for this season for this year, 2022, and for 2023. The Norwegian Jewel, this itinerary is a must if you want to view glaciers from the ship, as this itinerary has 3 days at sea with glacier views, including Hubbard Glacier, Dawes Glacier, and the Inside Passage. The Norwegian Bliss and the Norwegian Encore. Now, these are our 2 newest ships that are going to be up in Alaska this year. These are sailing out of Seattle, and they include opportunities to see, of course, the glaciers. You'll be able to see Hubbard Glacier to Endicott Arm, Dawes Glacier, or Glacier National Park. You're going to visit 5 ports in 7 days. And then here is the Norwegian Encore. The Norwegian Encore happens to be the newest ship in our fleet right now. We do have another ship coming out this summer, but so far Norwegian Encore is the most fantastic ship. I absolutely adore this ship. Again, she's offering that 7-day itinerary round trip out of Seattle, and you're visiting 4 ports in 7 days. When you visit Glacier Bay Park, the park rangers will be available on board for host and commentary. So you'll be able to listen to them describe the glacier as you are on the cruise and going through that magnificent area. The Norwegian Sun. On the Norwegian Sun, you can enjoy immersive expeditions and feel like you're globetrotting across the continents and to the most desired destinations on Earth. The ports include Japan and Russia for 16-day itineraries to the 15-day Alaska journey on the Sun. You can see the itineraries here are just fabulous. We have what we call extraordinary journeys, and these are the ones that are going to include Alaska, Japan, and Russia. Please ask your Morris Columbus travel agent for more information on these itineraries. The Norwegian Spirit. Now, this is an itinerary also that is very unique. We offer departure ports from Honolulu, Seattle, Vancouver, Seward, and she's going to be making a debut call in Valdez. Her range are going to be anywhere from 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, and 16 days itineraries. We're going to have an NCL first, which includes an itinerary that calls on Hawaii and Alaska. And this is the only cruise line where we're offering the 5-day round trip cruises from Seattle, and they will be sailing on Monday to Wednesday. A Norwegian first, if you're interested in finding a balance experience between Norwegian's fire and ice sailings, you can be the first to experience this once in a lifetime itinerary in our debut of Fire and Ice. Here you can hike up majestic glaciers in Alaska and find a slice of paradise on the beaches of Honolulu. These open jaw itineraries to and from Honolulu and Vancouver will visit the tropical islands of Hawaii and the beautiful frontier towns of Alaska. 16 days, 9 ports, and one amazing vacation. Now, what sets Norwegian Cruise Line apart from our competitors is we offer something for everyone. We have numerous complimentary and specialty dining options. Our entertainment includes Broadway shows, live music, theme parties. We have bars and lounges, and of course, a casino on board. The activities, we have an aqua park. We have a racetrack. That bottom left-hand picture, your eyes are not deceiving you. We do have go-kart tracks on some of our ships up in Alaska. We also offer laser tag. We have a Galaxy Pavilion, which are virtual reality games. Of course, we have a spa if you want to be pampered, a fitness center to stay in shape. Plus, we offer our Splash Academy, which includes kids' activities and youth programs. Now, when I mention freestyle cruising, this is what Norwegian Cruise Line is all about. This is Alaska on your terms. No need to rush back to the ship for set dining times. You can dine when and where and with whomever you choose. Now, these are some photographs when I was in Alaska. When, like I mentioned, I learned how to fly fish when I was in Icy Strait. And this was halibut fishing in Ketchikan. And believe me, nobody wants to sit next to me at dinner if I've not gone back and taken a shower and changed my clothes before I went to dinner. So that's why freestyle cruising works so well for me. When we talk about freestyle cruising, we offer a totally flexible experience for you. No assigned dining times. You can dine wherever and whenever you would like to. We are resort casual, which means we have no formal nights. We offer a broad variety of nightly entertainment and many intimate venues. You can personalize your experience each day, and our ships were purposely built for freestyle cruising. Some of the accommodations that you can choose while you are sailing with us, you can enjoy your home away from home. We have a variety of options for every budget and every travel style, and we offer connecting staterooms, and this is also available for groups. So if you have a family group that would like to travel or a group of friends, we can accommodate, make sure your rooms are all near each other. The Haven happens to be our luxury product. We offer the Haven, which is a private area, which is at the top of the ship. This is key card access only, and this includes our suite options and our penthouses. Our guests in the Haven have their own private lounge, their own private restaurant, and the rooms here can accommodate anywhere from 2 to 8 guests. Our Haven guests also have a butler and a concierge. Staterooms throughout the remainder of the ship include our club balcony suites. Our balcony suites, and I'm going to really, really recommend this to you. If you're going to Alaska, please have a balcony room. You don't want to miss any of the wildlife viewings or just the majestic beauty of Alaska. When the ship gets up close towards those glaciers, you'll be able to sit on your own balcony and witness that majestic view. We also do offer, though, ocean view rooms, which have a great window for viewing. We have inside rooms. And for those of you that travel solo, we offer studio rooms. Now, our studio rooms are about 100 square feet, and they are for one guest. The best part about these rooms is they are located within the center of the ship. They are key card access to get into these rooms also. That window that you see right there is actually a virtual window. That's not a real window because, again, these are interior rooms. But when you travel by yourself, you don't have the expense of traveling solo. You pay only for yourself. So the studio rooms are a great value for our solo travelers. But I do want to share with you that those solo rooms sell out quickly. So again, make sure that you speak to your Morris Columbus travel agent to get that room booked for you quickly because they will sell out. Now let's talk about some of the destination experiences. Now, shore excursions. Everybody asks me when you go to Alaska, what is the one thing that you really want to see? Well, our number one shore excursion throughout Alaska is definitely whale watching. These excursions are available throughout the majority of the year. April to November is when approximately about 600 humpbacks inhabit the waters of the Northern Inside Passage, where whale watching tours are offered in Juneau and near Glacier Bay. The number two popular shore excursion is anything with wildlife. We all just want to go up there and see bears and caribou and whatever type of wildlife we can. And number three is the White Pass Railway. This is the third most popular excursion. Remember, this is located in Skagway. It features 107 miles of isolated railroad. You're on a steam train that really symbolizes the accomplishment in adventure and pioneering. And you'll be able to see the wonders of the Yukon on this incredible train ride. Topic shore excursions per port. Icy Strait is whales and wildlife. Also the Scenic Mountain, which is the world's largest zip rider. And of course, whale and marine mammals cruise. In Juneau, it's whale watching and wildlife quest, the Mendenhall Glacier and the whale quest, and the Mount Roberts Tramway, which is a great tram that takes you from the city of Juneau and goes all the way up to the top of the mountain where there's beautiful views. Skagway, of course, is the White Pass Scenic Railway. The White Pass Scenic Railway and the Yukon Expedition, the combination tour, and the Mushers Camp and Sled Dog Experience. Now in Ketchikan, one of the most popular shore excursions is the Great Alaskan Lumberjack Show. That is a fantastic show. It's a lot of fun. I really recommend that show. The Misty Fjords and Wilderness Explorer is very popular, as is the Ketchikan Duck Tour. Now, when we talk about sled dogs, you go to Alaska, you have the opportunity to meet the professional mushers and their dogs. You can choose to ride on the sled, you can stand on the sled, or you can just sit and look at all the fabulous, beautiful scenery. And I'm going to warn you, though, if you like puppies, there's a good opportunity. You're going to see a lot of puppies when you go there. These opportunities to see the puppies, they'll let you hold them and cuddle them. But don't try to stick one under your coat and sneak it home because you'll get caught every time. But the Alaska mushers and the sled dogs is a fantastic opportunity to get on a sled and see what it's really like to have those dogs pull you around. Now, cruise tour offerings, I wanted to talk about this too, because when you're visiting Alaska, you have the opportunity to see more of Alaska by adding a land vacation and make it one seamless trip. After all, a trip to Alaska is one of the most beautiful destinations on Earth, and it really does deserve more time. A cruise tour to Alaska is one of the easiest ways to extend your Norwegian Cruise Line vacation. Cruise tours offer exciting ways to search for bears, moose, and caribou in Denali. You can see nature at its most enticing with glacier-fed lakes and inspiring mountains. And what really makes the cruise tours special is that Norwegian Cruise Line uses locals who live in the area to be the guides. When you book a cruise tour too, like I mentioned, all of our tours are fully escorted by Alaskan guides. You can choose 12 and 13-day cruise tours that includes a visit with an Iditarod sled dog musher. You've got the opportunities to see a lot of animals, and all of the tours feature travel on the rails of Alaska Railroad. And what's even fantastic to me is to still go up there and see the northern lights. You have to kind of excuse this picture. This was taken in the parking lot of a hotel up in Fairbanks. If you go up to Alaska and you're staying at a hotel, make sure you go to the front desk and you ask them to wake you up, call your room if the northern lights come out at night, and they will do so. This phone call that I received was about 2 a.m. in the morning in Fairbanks. I hurried up, ran outside, grabbed my camera, and I got to see the northern lights. And what I didn't know beforehand is with the northern lights, they do happen to change different colors and they dance. So they're very vivid. They're yellow, they're green, they're blue. And it is just a phenomenal experience. Best time to see the northern lights in Alaska is in early spring and then again in early fall. Now, when you're ready to book your cruise, you want to make sure that you get a hold of your travel agent at Morris Columbus Travel, because at Norwegian Cruise Line, these are the amenities that we're going to give you. First of all, we're going to give you 70% off your second guest. We offer free open bar. We offer specialty dining, free shore excursions. That happens to be a $50 per excursion credit. We offer free Wi-Fi, free third and fourth guest, depending on the sailings. And we are also offering free air for the second guest. So like I mentioned earlier, you cannot go wrong with booking your Alaska cruise right now with Norwegian Cruise Line, because our promotions are just fabulous. But those are good, but I have one more for you too. As a special thank you for attending and listening to me today, I am going to offer you a $100 onboard credit. You have to book a new cruise with Morris Columbus Travel. It has to be sailing in either 2022 or 2023. And it can be on any destination. It does not have to be Alaska. Maybe you want to go to Hawaii. Maybe you want to go to Europe. Maybe you want to go to the Caribbean. It just has to be any Norwegian cruise line. And you do have to book and deposit by February 10th to be able to take advantage of this offer. Well, I want to thank you so much for joining me today. And if you're going to be visiting the Morris Columbus Travel Show, please make sure you stop by my booth and say hello. Have a great day. And again, thank you for joining me.